Welcome back, gamers. So, 4 months ago, I made an announcement. I am going to make a horror game. Now, before you roll your eyes thinking, oh great, another game where you just walk, find keys, open doors, and escape from a paralyzed monster, but no, this game is different. Every game developer says this about their game. It's got story, emotions, twist, puzzles, jump scare, and yes, a paralyzed monster. But don't worry, it's not just paralyzed, it's emotionally unavailable too. I think this is just a typical horror game. So, what is the first thing you need to make a horror game? A house, a big creepy house with hallways so confusing you will question reality. But I have zero architectural knowledge. Naturally, I turned to YouTube for help, and guess what I found there? Yup, extremely helpful. I learned a lot. So, with this top tier education, I jump into Blender to create the house layout. Now, if you are thinking, aren't layouts supposed to be done on paper? I gave it a try and it went something like this. Or on some house floor plan designing website where you can view the house in 3D also, then you are absolutely right. I was a fool because at that time I didn't knew about this. So I went with Blender. I started with a basic cube. This is the cube I made from a single piece of paper. Added a few rooms based on whatever popped into my head and my house design was done. Do you feel it's done?
That's it?
It was very easy, but no, my gamers. I cannot export this to Unreal Engine. The proportions were so messed up, and don't even ask me about the UVs. I don't want to talk about it. It gave me nightmares. The best way to create the game house is by using modular assets. Instead of building the whole house in one go, you create individual pieces. For example, make a small wall with fixed dimensions that snap perfectly into a place on the grid. Then you just duplicate it to make the larger walls, and if your UVs are set up right, texturing it is as easy as dragging and dropping. And it stays seamless. Need a room? Just cut out a door and a window shape in the same wall, duplicate and assemble room in all shape and size. So I built the room, hall, kitchen, bathroom, a balcony, and even a small maze. I then made the second floor. I even created modular roof assets and slapped them on, only to realize the house wasn't big enough. So of course I added a third floor and a basement because horror game without basement cannot exist. Now I am not a pro architect. My house layout is all simple hallways and square rooms. But I take inspiration from other games and many horror designs I find in Google, and because I made it modular, I can tweak it constantly. Listen, I want to tell you a lot about how I made the textures and models, but right now I have to catch a flight because I am heading to IGDC from November 13th to 15th in Hyderabad. If you haven't heard, it's basically meetup for game devs in India, workshop, epic talk, and ton of networking, where the pros share secrets and you might just bump into your future collab partner. Subscribe for now. I will see you in the next video. Bye.